You know, life is crazy and life throws curveballs. Now, if you hear the EC, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully the mic should be able to cut it out. Like, let me just tell you, I was in the hospital last week, okay? And then what's even oh by the way, we're gonna try and use the firecracker to use its shot ability to be able to goblin curse. That's gonna be our crazy goal. Or bowler. So I was in the hospital last week. I got out of the hospital. And then a couple days ago, I got in talk with one of the most viewed Fortnite creators right now. One of the top Fortnite creators right now, in just views wise. And he got banned. So what a interesting predicament 100%. I really hope Free Sensi. I hope he gets unbanned from Fortnite. So yeah. I'm not gonna talk there's a million other things that's going on right now that I'm not able to discuss. I'm not gonna lie, that is the absolute most craziest king activation I've ever seen in my entire life. He's playing Bridge Spam. Regardless of everything that's happened, look, regardless of how crazy life has been, good or not, right? We're covering a little bit better, which is nice. And I've been given a little bit of advice from one of the this guy is zesty. I've been getting a little bit of advice from, well, the top creator in Fortnite right now. So, you know, I'm someone who's gotten views before, but I'm also someone who has fallen off before. And in life, one thing you always have to know, I'm not gonna lie, that's disgusting. One thing you always should know in life is that you can always take advice from somebody. Always. There's always a reason that you should take advice from somebody. You can always learn something. It's like the biggest thing I'm trying to say. You can always learn something, and it's always very beneficial for that because you don't know everything, and that's in life is something very important that I hope you can. If you can take anything off of this Clash Royale video, make it that because like there's a lot of stuff that I know, there's a lot of stuff that I don't, or a lot of stuff that I don't take as impactful when it really is impactful. Alright, so I think I'm gonna firecracker here, and I'm gonna goblin curse this, unfortunately. As much as I don't really want to, I'm probably going to anyways, just so it gets out the freaking bush. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just a little annoyed how long that took to get into the bush. Let's do this. Ooh, that's rough. Oh my days. Don't worry about the text messages. Oh my gosh, this guy's just spamming. Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on, we're locked in. I'm text messaging because this is more important, I'm not gonna lie. Like as much as this video makes money and such, like I know I have money talks. There's money that needs to be made, money that needs to be talked about, and it's being talked about as we speak. Wow. So Supercell, do you ever think like, did Supercell ever think in their life like, some of these decks that can just be cycled 100 different of the same card, does the game not suspect like those would be broken? Like, does the game not expect like, maybe we should think about balancing something like that because that doesn't seem right for someone to be able to play 100 of the same card on the same board. No, I'm assuming that's what was your guys' answer, Supercell. Very much assume that because for no particular reason. Anyways, he did do that's perfect. I'm not gonna lie. He gonna do that. He gonna do that. Great English. I'm gonna double bowler. Now double bowler is gonna be fantastic because pardon my French. That's not good. That log is gonna suck. Nice, man. Such a balanced game. Place the tombstone before that, by the way. So logically, the coding should have made it towards the tombstone. I didn't think I had to be the one to explain coding to a game that made $1 billion company. Crazy world we live in. Regardless, all good. Shout out to you, Pistolo777. Wish you the best, bro. Because I know you're not having fun. That's a gay ass day. Just kidding. I'm going to stop cussing as much because YouTube doesn't want to promote my videos anymore. So I'm going to direct the statements on the words. Yeah, definitely not cool beans. I'm going to start talking to code. Mafia P.E.K.K.A. Trash X13X. Interesting name. Oh, dude, first time we've seen Witch in a while. For someone who's not a biggest fan of playing against Witch, I luckily haven't seen it too much, except for this game. But I'm assuming this guy's going to be playing Mega Knight. Or that. right, let's do that. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because that's gonna be good against the P.E.K.K.A. So, by the way, it lagged. My P.E.K.K.A would have been at the Witch if this game ran properly. I have a 4090 PC, so gonna take that off my, that was my fault because it wasn't. Interesting. Okay, okay. Barely any damage. I'm not surprised. Yeah. By the way, mirrored log. No other words need to be said. I'm super grateful to play this game. I'm actually really glad that it is starting to get warmer in my room now. The game won't let me place. What the Supercell? That was not my mouse issue. Supercell, fix your game. That is really sad. I 1,000,000% clicked the card. Why are you just holding over it? Supercell, we gotta lock in. This is a $1 billion company. I'm not letting this. Oh, I clicked the gop. Yeah, this game's really badly messed up. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Well played. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much, brother. Thank you so much. Dude, those goblins put in so much work, man. Let's go. All right, well, we're definitely going to build up a push, though, off of this, simply because that's just the smartest thing to do. Thanks, bro. I really hope you're giving me the win here, because that'd be greatly appreciated. I am placing card Supercell. Let's lock in. I bet. That is wonderful. I didn't think he was still going to be playing. I thought he gave up because he sucked. I thought he gave up because, like, he did the peace sign. Like, I was just like, bro, wait, what's the point of that? That'd been cool if the king activated. Oh, it did. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna tombstone here. That's not funny. Really? Yeah, we're not getting any damage here. I'm just gonna go straight to the source. Why not? Yep, they're straight to the source. I don't know if that was the most correct Evo Firecracker there, Mud. Dude, see, I'm not gonna question it. This game is fantastic. The game knows exactly. I did not click that. What? This game's fibbing. Where did you get that? You haven't played that card one time, brother. See, this guy would have been very scary to go up against if he knew how to play his deck correctly. Fortunate for me, he didn't know how to play it, so I don't really have to worry too much, but a little bit nervous. Would have been if, you played it correctly. Thank goodness he didn't. Thank goodness he did not know how to play it. Thank you. Alright, bet. 2-star, 3-star. No, sticking at a 2-star. All good. Dark Prince, a card that they don't want to nerf, but yet they made it a hero. And now the hero's broken. Good job, Supercell. They have a company world record for making the most overpowered cards and then taking the absolute longest to even think about nerfing it. Not even the action of nerfing it. They're not even thinking about it. That's the worst part. Like, there's so many cards, almost half the cards in this game, to be fair, that are way too overpowered. They don't even cross their mind. Like, brother, 3-star. Yay, Ecolum. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. God bless you, loves y'all. I got new bed sheets. I'm excited. And I feel like you say that I'm bad today, right?